We are back once again, guys. Right back here on the channel for my Monday Night Raw review. I don't get this. I don't get this, man. I don't get this show. Just don't get this show. Seriously. It annoys me that I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't understand the people that actually enjoy this. The thing that I don't get is that everybody is taking in this stupid nostalgia shit. Honestly, I just do not care about this nostalgia crap that WWE is giving us. This is the reason why I do not like it. Seriously, they put the focus so much on them. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We're supposed to be focusing on the new talent, not the talent from the past. The show started off with Baron Corbin, you know, pretty much wishing death upon Roman Reigns, because he pretty much says that he hopes that Roman Reigns doesn't come back. You know, come back to Monday Night Raw. You know, honestly, I think that is a bit disrespectful. I found that really disrespectful. Like, this is a real life situation, and WWE has Baron Corbin come out and say that, oh, I hope Roman Reigns never comes back to Monday Night Raw. Or whatever. Something along those lines. But I found that pretty disgusting. You know, Brock Lesnar's not appealing anymore. I just don't care about Brock. He needs to get out of WWE and go back to UFC. Braun Strowman, he is losing his appeal so much quicker. He is. Braun is going downhill. If he does not win at Crown Jewel, Braun Strowman is pretty much a mid-carder for life. He pretty much is. And also, he may never be a champion. I don't count the greatest Royal Rumble as a champion. Sure, he was Raw Tag Team Champion with a 10-year-old child, but I wouldn't really consider that a title reign either. But they count it, so he's a former Raw Tag Team Champion. It's funny how WWE never mentions it. But this is WWE's last chance to give Braun the championship. Seriously, if they give Brock Lesnar the Universal Championship once again, then I don't know why WWE even bothers. I don't even know why we even bother. Seriously, it's like we try all we want to tell Vince it's time to do the right thing. But this old man just refuses to listen. He refuses to listen, and it's downright despicable. Braun Strowman has to win. Now, I want to talk about Survivor Series. Like, the first match they announced was Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. Now, look, I'm not going to shit on this. I think this has great potential to be a great match. But how can we trust Ronda after everything she's done at this point? She nearly broke Alexa Bliss's neck. She nearly pulled her arm socket in half. Like, I'm guessing majority of Alexa's injuries have probably been to Ronda. Ronda isn't really that talented in the ring. If Ronda can't deliver, and this is me speaking to you guys as a true, honest person. If Ronda Rousey can't deliver a great match with Becky Lynch, then Ronda should have never been I just think Ronda shouldn't be champion if she can't deliver a great match with Becky Lynch. Now, there's another reason why I don't like this match. The other reason why I don't like this match is because this could potentially kill all the momentum Becky has. Because Becky Lynch came off with a great victory at Evolution against Charlotte, and putting her up against Ronda, all I see it as is WWE is potentially trying to kill everything that they've built up with Becky. Now, my idea is to protect both women. My way of protecting both women is to have the 4 horsewomen from both parties to interfere. Now, I know Bayley and Sasha are on the opposite shows, but who really cares? Who really cares? The brand split is pretty much going to be dead soon. And like, the brand split is pretty much almost dead at this point. So you may as well just go ahead and do something like this. You know? Like, it doesn't matter if they're on opposite shows. It's Survivor Series. They're all in one brand. They're all at the show. But I don't see WWE doing this. I only hope WWE, at least make Becky look credible in this match. I don't care if Becky loses. All I hope for is WWE makes Becky, if there is one person that should at least be the biggest survivor against Ronda, it's Becky. Some people may call Alexa Bliss and Nikki Bella just warm-ups. People may look at them as just warm-ups for Ronda Rousey. Well, they're not really the best people to pair Ronda Rousey with as a warm-up. I'm being honest. I love Alexa and Nikki, but I'm just speaking the God-honest truth. I don't know what my true feelings are on this match. I'm more worried that they could kill Alexa Bliss. They already had killed Alexa Bliss. Becky. I'm more worried that they're going to kill everything about Becky. All of her momentum. That's what I'm more concerned about. That they're just going to kill all of Becky's momentum. If I know WWE, that is probably their goal. That is their goal. We need to kill Becky Lynch. We need to kill all that momentum that Becky Lynch gained, and all we need to do is just get our foot and stomp on it. So then that way, people will stop caring about Becky, and they'll focus all on Ronda, because Ronda is the mainstream, and Becky is not. Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. Finn Balor wins here by disqualification. Bobby Lashley just beats the shit out of Finn Balor after all this. I don't really care. I don't understand. I don't know what I saw in Bobby Lashley. Me as a kid, I liked Bobby Lashley. I just don't know what I saw in him anymore. I'm starting to realize that, yeah, Bobby Lashley is pretty bad. And yeah, I was looking forward to the heel turn because I thought because everyone loved to talk about heel Lashley in TNA or Impact Wrestling. You think WWE is really going to book Lashley like they did in Impact? As far as I'm concerned, Impact Wrestling should be interested in getting Bobby Lashley back. I just don't know why I used to like Bobby Lashley. I can't remember. I'm guessing my childlike humanoid was probably like, oh, he's a babyface. People like him. I guess I'll cheer him. I just don't know why. But I don't seem to feel that same kind of way anymore about Bobby Lashley. Then Baron Corbin basically puts Bobby Lashley in the World Cup because John Cena didn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. Good on John. Good on John Cena. And good on John for sticking up for himself and standing up for what's right. Good on John Cena. I'm very happy that he did something like that. We all know Saudi Arabia We all know, we all have our feelings about Saudi Arabia. We all know how we feel about it. And WWE not listening to anyone, especially Vince, not listening to a single person that told him cancel, 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 cancel. Every single person told that man to cancel the event. And what does Vince McMahon do? He throws all the cancels Crown Jewel, back in everybody's faces, and he says, no! We are going to Crown Jewel and we're going to get that blood money. I want that blood money, damn it! No, sorry, I did a Vince McMahon impression. I want that blood money, damn it! They paid me so much money, I cannot turn that down! Oh. Talk about evolution. What is WWE's greatest plan? How does WWE come back after, how does WWE come back after Evolution? Trish and Lita are back, which is something I am absolutely 1 trillion against. 1 trillion% against. I don't know why people should be happy to see Trish and Lita. They're old part-timers that shouldn't be around anymore. They're Hall of Famers. They are retired, and they should not be competing. They're the past. Still no women's tag team titles yet, which is something I'm pretty surprised about. But anyway, back to what I was about to say. What is WWE's greatest plan for the big payoff of Evolution? Trish and Lita were feuding with what's her name? Alicia Fox and Mickie James. And Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya were feuding with the Riot Squad. I know! How about we put all 5 of these women in one match and make it a 10-women tag? Brilliant! Brilliant! That is great creative there! Great creative, young sir. I'm going to write that down in the piece of paper, and I'm going to let the women know the great news. Are you serious? A 10 women's tag? This is the main reason why I didn't want Trish and Lita back. Because they were going to end up in the same bubble as all the other women. And I hope they're not back full time. Because I don't want to see Trish and Lita. I don't care how in shape they look. Or I don't care. I don't care how in shape they are. Or how they're Hall of Famers. And we should respect Hall of Famers. I shouldn't be respecting a Hall of Famer who wants to hog the spotlight and take those positions away from other people who deserve it. Yes, the Total Divas are the same thing. I'm not gonna hold anything against. I'm not gonna give Total Divas the pass. Yeah, they're the same thing. They are blocking the true talent. This is ridiculous. Sasha's team gets the victory. Natalya, Sharpshooters, Alicia Fox. And by the way, I swear, when I look at Alicia Fox's hair, I swear she almost looks like Mandy Rose with that hair. Seriously, I think I almost called her Mandy Rose when I saw the show, because she freaking looked like Mandy Rose with the freaking long blonde hair. Jesus. Elias, Elias is still doing the same old thing he does. He's now a face, which I'm quite happy about. I think the fans are really behind Elias, and they were really looking forward to this face turn. And he goes on about how Charlotte's dad, Ric Flair, is a big fan of him, and he wanted to see the attack that he did on Baron Corbin, so he showed it again. He was going to sing a song to Baron Corbin, but because Baron Corbin didn't come out because he got obliterated by Braun Strowman, he goes backstage in front of Corbin's office and starts singing a song, and Baron Corbin eventually gets pissed. Elias continues to sing, Baron Corbin closes the door, and then Jinder Mahal comes out of nowhere and beats up Elias, and then you get a match between Elias and Jinder Mahal. Did anybody find this exciting? I didn't. Anything that involves Jinder Mahal is bad. We actually heard Elias' theme music for the first time on Monday Night Raw. I think that we need to start seeing Elias' entrance more, because I do like his theme music. Elias gets the win here. He defeats Dinner, because that's what Michael Cole actually called him through the commentary booth. He called him Dinner. And I actually chuckled at that, because I thought that was pretty funny how Michael Cole called Jinder Dinner. And Corey Graves enraged, correcting him. But nobody cared. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable versus the AOP and the Ascension in a triple threat tag. Oh my god, man. You know, three dead teams. We've got 3 dead teams. And you expect us to take these 3 teams seriously? Like, the AOP, they should have been the most dominant team coming to Monday Night Raw. Like, the commentators are trying to sell it as the AOP are the most dominant faction, the most dominant team. And they were uttering the words of, like, this, they uttered the words, who can stop the AOP after the match was over? I think you just got the answer. Yeah, they weren't pinned, but they still lost. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable get the victory. I don't think it really matters. They should really start thinking of tag team titles. So, they should start really thinking about who should be next in line for the Raw tag team titles. But either way, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable get the victory. The AOP beat up Gable and Roode and the Ascension after the match. Who cares? And who can stop the AOP? Well, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable did in a triple threat. They didn't pin the AOP, but they did stop them, Michael Cole. So your question was answered. Seth Rollins, you know, this is going to be the thumbnail of my video, because I don't care. Because I thought this was segment of the night. I really enjoyed it. Seth Rollins wanted answers from Dean. Dean Ambrose came through the crowd, which is something I did like. I think Dean Ambrose, I think Dean Ambrose's entrance through the crowd, I think that would be pretty good for him, considering he's a heel. And his facial expressions, to Seth Rollins were really well done as well. Dean Ambrose, he has that Tommaso Ciampa-like heel in him. Now, I don't like to bring NXT involved in any of this stuff, but he's got it in him. He's got it in him to be like a Tommaso Ciampa, and Seth Rollins obviously has a Johnny Gargano. But, I'm really looking forward to this feud. I think this feud is going to be really, really good. There was no explanation said. Dean Ambrose never explained why he did what he did. But Seth Rollins said, at least I was man enough to say to your face why I turned my back on you. And Dean Ambrose, he didn't say anything. He just waited for Roman Reigns to get leukemia, and then he turns on Seth Rollins while Roman Reigns is dealing with a real life, situation. And to all the people that think this heel turn of Dean Ambrose on a night where Roman got leukemia, the people were calling it disgusting and heinous. There was nothing disgusting and heinous about this. It's professional wrestling. It's great storytelling. Don't use a real life scenario as a way to make an excuse of, oh, this heel turn should have never happened. That makes great TV. Like, you think the Shield are like superheroes, and you think nothing bad is gonna happen, and then all of a sudden the one guy who you believed as a hero, he turns into a villain and he stabs the knife into the wound. He stabs the knife into the wound of Seth Rollins, and he shocks the system. I think that was good. I think it was a great heel turn. One of the best heel turns of 2018, next to Becky Lynch. So no, there was nothing heinous about this. Another NXT talent is going to be buried. She'll be getting her own gravesite very soon, and that person's name is Ember Moon. She's gonna be I'm guessing she's getting her gravesite ready now. I'm guessing WWE are getting ready for her gravesite. They probably planted her name, her tombstone, and they've probably started, digging a big hole for her. And they're about to get Nia Jax, Samoa drop her into the grave, and then nail a leg drop, then come back out, and they're gonna get a big bulldozer and put all the dirt on top of her so that she can't recover. Goodbye, Ember Moon. This is a joke. This is a joke. Ember Moon, who is so talented and who's the future of this company, and you're going to do this to her? Nia Jax pinning Ember Moon. All because you want to push the Total Divas initiative. Nia Jax is a diva, nothing else. Tamina comes out and confronts Nia. Who cares? I don't care, neither should you. Tamina she's just Tamina. Boring, stale, not a great wrestler, not used. She's done nothing to deserve to be in a major storyline. It's a joke. It's a joke, and I don't understand. I just don't understand how people are okay with this. It mind boggles me. It blows my mind. We got some Lucha House Party on Monday Night Raw. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik appearing on Monday Night Raw. I'm guessing they're here because they need tag teams. Is that the reason why they're here? Because you need tag teams, Vince? Trust me, I don't mind. But if that's your main reason why you've got Kalisto and these other two cruiserweights who are on 205 Live, and you have the Lucha House Party beat the Revival. Again, just like what I said with Ember Moon. They're getting the tombstone and the gravesite ready for the Revival. Well, I'm pretty sure they've already got it ready, but they're just waiting for the right moment to get them in the grave. The Revival lose. I don't think I even want to say yeah anymore. I think I should start. I think they should change their song to Say No, because we all want to say no every time we see them lose. We shouldn't be saying yeah when they lose. We should be saying yeah when they win. We should be saying no if they lose. So we may as well start the Say No, because the Revival we lost here. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, he came out, he beat Apollo Crews. Who really cares? Apollo Crews is just enhancement talent. It sucks because, I looked at Apollo Crews as a great talent. We all look at Apollo Crews as a great talent. Even I did. I think Apollo has some great potential, and it sucks that WWE just doesn't want to use it. Seriously, the stupid thing is that WWE, they push the wrong people. Why can't they just realize the talent that they see? Or just because they came from a 3-lettered brand called NXT, T means, oh, we're not allowed to push these people. We didn't create Ember Moon. We didn't create Asuka. We didn't create any of these people from NXT. We didn't create any of these people. We're going to use them. We're just going to banish them. But yet, you push Alexa Bliss, who's from NXT. You gave Carmella a SmackDown Women's Championship title reign, even though she came from NXT. Kevin Owens is one of the guys that you probably use the most through NXT. Sami Zayn is underrated. Charlotte is the one female who came from NXT, who you've shoved down our throats for the past, since 2015, which is basically 3 years. Sasha Banks, who you barely use. Becky, you're finally giving what she deserves. And Bayley's doing nothing. So, and you've only pushed a handful of NXT talents. Only a handful. And yes, Dean Ambrose and all them are in that same category because they came from NXT. And obviously we know who's the most used Shield member, Roman Reigns. But you get my point on that. So it's a shame that they just won't use NXT talents. It's a darn shame, and shame on WWE. Shame on WWE. You know, I don't even want to talk about the DX Brothers of Destruction segment. You probably don't blame me if I don't. There was nothing good about it. There was nothing exciting about it. It was the same old crap we get from DX and Brothers of Destruction. I said it at the start of the show. I don't want to see part-timers. I don't want to see all these old nostalgia, old farts coming back. I don't. It's time to focus on the future. The past is done. It's time to focus on the present. And it sucks that WWE doesn't want to do that. They just want to stick with the past and continue to push the past. Focus on the present, WWE. Finally, guys, I'm going to go over the Crown Jewel. If there's one thing I'm going to go over, lastly, I'm going to be going over the Crown Jewel brackets. Sorry, I went brain dead for a second there. And if I can find it, I'll be able to... Hey, here it is. Alright, so what we got here is that we've got Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle versus Dolph Ziggler, Jeff Hardy versus The Miz, and Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. I wish they actually mixed it up. I don't mind this match card. I don't mind the bracket we got, but it would have been pretty cool if they, you know, had maybe Randy Orton versus, you know, Dolph Ziggler, and Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio, and The Miz versus Bobby Lashley, and Jeff Hardy versus Seth Rollins. That type of thing would be cool. That type of thing would be cool, and it'd be great. But I'm okay with this. I am. So that's pretty much it. That's all I'm gonna go over on my Monday Night Raw review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I didn't really want to raise my voice too much because I think it's just a waste of time at this point. I think it's just a waste of breath just to scream my head off. So if you guys did enjoy this review, hit the thumbs up. Comment your opinions down below on what are your thoughts on Raw. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. And be sure to follow me on my Twitter at pballantyne95 as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for my SmackDown review. See you then.